Good morning, good morning. It's your boy Chili Chill. Welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to fish Observation Pier. It says no alcohol, no drones, no smoking. Walk your bike, do not climb on the railings, no skateboarding. Fishing rules: do not attach fishing gear to pier furnishings or railings. No shade structures, clean fish off-site, and dispose of tackle properly. This park does have a curfew, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. This is the newest pier in the Bay Area, right next to the Bay Bridge. This pier is actually built on the old pillars from the old bridge before they demolished it. They saved a couple of pillars here and made support and made this pier. There's nobody out here. Water conditions are looking really nice. Right now is the incoming tide, but the current is pretty slack already. Show you guys how I tie my clip on. I do a Palomar knot. What you want to do is double up your line. I don't think you can be able to see too well. But you double up your line, put your clip through it, overhand knot, just like that. Get the loop, put your tackle through it, tighten it up a little bit, get some spit on it, tighten it up. Observation Pier is located in Oakland, California. You find the directions pretty easily on Google Maps. As you guys saw from the parking lot to here, it's pretty far. You might need a bike, or if you're ready to walk, probably about a 15-minute walk, maybe 20-minute walk. There is some shoreline around here. There's some shoreline over there. And there's some really good shoreline on this side under the bridge, which just absolutely looks like it'll be killer. Now, I have been here before. I've been here when the pier first opened up the first week. I came here with some live bait and actually caught a halibut and a keeper striper. And I plugged here a few times too, and fishing here can get pretty good. Let's talk about my gear. I got my grappler today, Type C, with the Stella FK C5000 XG. This is spooled with 40-pound Power Pro Super Slick version 2. Today I'm gonna do it easy and throw the paddle tail. This is a Z-Man Diesel Minnow 5-inch with a Cool Baits 1-ounce underspin jig head, and tied to a duo snap, no leader, no swivel. Let's get a first cast out there off the pier. See if there's anything out here biting. Now, when you're plugging off of a pier, you want to keep your rod tip all the way down. That way your lure gets the best time down there. Let's try this side. It's an incoming current, incoming tide right now. So the current is pushing towards me right now. When you're fishing off a pier and you got some current like that, you want to actually throw it against the current. That way the current pushes your lure down instead of riding on the top the whole time. It's pretty deep out here on the pier. So what you want to do when you're plugging this pier, you want to let your lure sink all the way down to the bottom first. Take a few seconds, and then just slowly pick it up and work it a few times and let it drop back down. Very, very slow action, and I know you're thinking you won't get bit like that, but you will. Halibuts love to bite lures that touch the bottom and then come off the bottom, touch the bottom, come off the bottom. and stripers will also hit it as well, long as that paddle tail is swinging. Stripers don't care. But cast it out and just let it sink. Let it sink. See, I can feel it, it's still sinking. It's probably about maybe 20 feet right here. I'm gonna have to check that out, see how deep it is. And you just slowly pick it up off the bottom. Let it sink back down. Just keep doing that fashion. One thing I like to do when I'm plugging off a pier is not cast straight out, but cast on the side of the pier. You'd be surprised how many fish would be right next to the pier, right next to the pylons and the pillars. I'm gonna try to catch a halibut. The way you want to lure out a halibut is by letting the lure sink down, hit bottom, give it a couple reels, let it hit bottom again, and just keep doing that. If there's a halibut around, hopefully the lure falls right on his head, wakes it up, then it sees it taking off and goes for the bite. Well, I've been trying the pier for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Just trying to catch a halibut. Like super slow dragging my lure on the bottom, but nothing yet. It's kind of weird. Normally I catch a shaker or two at least, and I'm doing this right here. But you know, it's still early in the season. Even though I hear the halibuts are coming into the bays pretty early. A lot of good sized ones are being caught in the South Bay already. I see some boats out here today trolling the flats, but don't look like they're doing anything. All right, well, I did the pier for a while. Saw a pelican dive over there. Let's go try the shoreline. See how that's fishing. Observation Pier is not on the list of public piers, so you actually do need a fishing license to fish this pier. And also the one rod rule applies to this pier as well. You cannot use two rods here. I confirmed it with one of my fishing game buddies, and he says that this pier is not on the list. Now, I have had a warden stop me over here before. I was using two rods, and I do have a license, but he warned me about it, and he was a pretty cool warden. He actually didn't tell me to take my second rod out or check my license or anything. He just let me fish. But other wardens aren't so cool. Sometimes they will give you a ticket for the smallest stuff. So just some good info there that you guys need to know. There's some birds diving out there, but they're too far out. It's probably where the stripers are, just out of my reach. But I will tell you one tip about this spot. You want to come here when the current is pushing. I don't know what's going on with today's incoming tide, but this current looks like it's just slack. It's not even moving. I know on the outgoing tide though, this tide can get moving pretty good. So you want to come out here when the tide is pushing pretty good. That's when the fish be out here. But it's a pretty cool spot. You get to be right underneath the Bay Bridge. You gotta watch out for the bridge though when you're casting. You can see on the bridge all the fishermen's lures and lines and stuff hanging from the rafters up here. Shit. Two cormorants right there. That's a good sign. There's bait. Well, obviously there's bait. There's freaking birds diving right in front of my face. I just got the littlest, tiniest bite and I saw what was chasing it, and I think it was the world's smallest striper chasing my lure. Literally felt a little tap tap, looked in the water, and I saw this little black back fish. I don't know, it could have been a smelt maybe. Something definitely bit my lure though. Leopard shark right there. You guys see it? Very close. Look how close it is. Look, it's coming right up to me. Holy moly. Look at that leopard shark. I could grab that thing. I don't know what's wrong with it. What are you doing, bud? Huh? What are you doing? It just came back. Look at it right there. That's freaking cool though. Alright guys, I've been here at Observation Pier, trying from the shoreline, trying from the pier for about 2 hours now. Just got one small bite and maybe foul hooked the bat ray, or maybe had one big one, I don't know. But yeah, there just seems to be no fish here today. Can't show you guys any action, but I did want to show you guys the spot. You guys can see it is beautiful, good place to fish. Make sure you bring your fishing license just in case. And till the next video, peace out. I stayed a little bit longer and I'm hooked up. Little shaker. Yeah. There we go. Hooked up again. This is a good fish, I think. Pulled a lot of drag. Oh yeah, this is a good one. There we go. Yeah. That's a good bass. Look at that one. That's a nice one. Maybe 22. Yeah, probably about 22, 23. Gonna let that guy go. Okay, guys. Been here about another half hour. I'm done though. So, for real. Peace out.